Matt with the water company here. I'm gonna show you this new whole home filter. Just set it up so we've got our inlet coming in here and then our outlet here. When you want to change the filter, what you're going to do, usually this would be on, you would turn it into the off position. So this is in. You can see on the top it shows you in, so if you get confused. This is a bleed off valve, but I don't ever use this. I plumb these in. It's much quicker and easier. And then you have this valve here. So to isolate it, you don't have to go to the street, turn the water off. You don't have to turn this off here. You just always leave that on. But you just turn this off, and then we could bleed out the air pressure. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. So we're gonna show you in reverse the way that you would do this. So right now, I have the outlet off. I have the inlet. I'm gonna send in here. I'm gonna bleed out this air. I'm just gonna hold this bucket here with my leg. The bubbles are done. Sometimes I do a little bit more in here just because you might get some charcoal gray from manufacturing dust if you're using the charcoal filters. So I just do that and then we're good. Now, you want to change the filter. We're going to isolate it. We're going to shut this off. This is already off, and usually that would be on and the whole house would be pressurized, but this way you don't have to bleed nothing out except this right here. That's it. Now your pressure is out of it. You can go ahead and close that up. I still put this down here to catch a little bit of the water that splashes. Just put this on here. You can see the grooves in there. They're going to line up with all these. Just go like this, and that's it. Now, I don't really need to pull the whole thing down, but I'm going to show you something real quick, because when you put your new filter in, you can just hang that there. You don't want this to, put this here. I'm just going to use both hands here. You want to make sure you get the filter positioned well. And there's not much to it, but I'll show you real quick. So when you take this off, you're changing your filter. You want to look at this gasket right here. Make sure that that gasket's in place. It's not cracked or broken. You can see it's kind of rectangular. And it just sits in this groove right here. And it's got a little silicone stickiness to it. But look at this. The filter is a little bit lower than the rim. Not much. There is this hole right here. And on the bottom, there's like a nub in there. And so if the filter just sits on that nub, doesn't go down all the way. So if I sit it on there, it's a little bit higher. If I get it on that nub, then it drops down. Now it's a little bit lower. That's what you want. If this is full of water, you have a new filter. When you're putting the new filter in, it might want to float. So I would just get rid of that water. Like that right there. Now I'm gonna screw this back on here. And it's gonna wobble around, that's okay. There are some teeth up inside this housing that guide that filter to sit basically right in the center. So what you wanna do is just get it hand tight. So I got it hand tight. And then I'm gonna go just a hair more. That's all you need. If it's not enough, you'll see like a snake of water coming down. But you'll see the stickers basically lining up. So now we're gonna do this in reverse again. I'm gonna open this up, let that fill up. We're gonna burp out the air here. If it was the new filter and I hadn't ran all that water through it yet, I would run some more in it. So now we're open coming into it. And now we're gonna open it up on the outgoing side. Now you're going through the water softener and everything. And that's it. You can find these filters on the website, the-watercompany.com. You can see it right here also. Don't forget the minus sign, watercompany.com. And this is going to take out taste and odor. It's a carbon block. It takes down to three microns, where what you're used to is going to be these pleated paper filters. These go down to sometimes 10, but usually 20 microns. Look at this one, 30 microns. That's a lot bigger piece of material. Maybe that's all you want to get down to, but like 30 microns might be like things like this. maybe even more like this. If you want to get all your taste and odor out and a little bit of bacteria, this is a carbon block, so it's like running through charcoal. You know, that's going to capture a lot of bacteria. Depending on the water flow and how much bacteria is in the water, it might not capture everything, but it is going to capture a lot of it. This is a great filter because it's 3 sediment and it's carbon, which takes out taste and odor. Hope that helps. Thanks.